Dun 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 dun. Welcome to Star Wars Through the Eyes of a Child. Dun.
And my name is John Mark Tolley, and this is
Lily.
And we are going through together. What are we watching?
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, yes. And we are watching it actually in what's called
Chronological.
Canonical order.
Canonical order.
Yes.
I said
it. You did. That was a good job. And we are on episode 5,
which is actually episode 1.
Yes. If you're watching it the way it was released in the release order, it was episode 1, Ambush, but in the canonical order of the timeline, it is actually episode 5. And they are on the planet Toydaria. I believe that's how it's pronounced. And what is Toydaria? Yeah.
Toydaria.
Toydaria.
Toydaria. It sounds like toy and daria.
Kind of, yeah, it does.
Toy.
And what do they kind of look? The Toydarians kind of looked funny, didn't they?
Yeah, they had wings.
They had wings.
And they looked like elephants that had wings.
Yeah, like
but
little small elephants. Look, you know what you kind of did.
Wings.
With wings, I know. And if you watch Star Wars, which I'm sure a lot of our audience has, in episode 1, the person who owned Anakin as a slave was a Toydarian. Watto.
As a slave?
Yes, Anakin was a slave. You forgot that? He was. He was a slave boy on Tatooine. Anyway, what was going on Toydaria? Can you tell us what was going on Toydaria at the time?
The Jedis were late.
Yes. Why were they late?
Because there was a battle.
There we go. Yes.
But the Empire?
No, not the Empire. Those are the Separatists.
Oh, yeah.
The droid army.
They came first. And Ventress.
That's good, Ventress.
Said, do you want 1,000 droids or some people?
So she was there,
and she said, well, let's do this. My droid will capture Yoda. If Yoda escapes, you can have the rebels. But if he doesn't, and my droid destroy him, you can come into the Separatists.
Yes. So, Ventress had got
Yoda got
here,
and he
Did he accept the challenge?
Yeah.
He did.
And he got away and he won, but it was also not a fair fight. When the boss leader of the Toydarians, the boss said, well, it wasn't a fair fight, so I'm going to the rebels, because that was not a fair fight.
You mean the Republic?
Yes.
Yes.
And Yoda was like, I'm here.
He's here.
And he was like, kill him. And then Yoda was like, no, you may not.
Well, we're skipping a whole bunch of stuff that happened in between.
I know.
Yes. So there was only how many clones were there with Yoda?
3.
3, yes. And were they worried?
Yeah.
Why do you think they were worried?
Because they didn't think they were gonna win.
Because there's only 3 of them, and there were thousands of battle droids.
4.
Yeah. Yoda. Yes.
But
Yoda.
they got separated, so 3 and 1.
Right. So, but yeah, there was only a handful of clones in Yoda, and there were thousands
4.
on 4. And there were And there were thousands of battle droids, and
Thousands.
not just the B1 battle droids, but there were super battle droids.
I call them supers and Rogers, and there's also rolls.
Rolls, yes. So what she's talking about are the regular battle droids,
But
the super battle droids.
In every episode, I always say the Roger droids, but they say Roger a lot. That's why they call them Roger droids. They're dumb. They're dingbats.
We know that. Okay. And what do the clones call them?
Clankers.
Clankers, yes.
The roll ones, they have shield, and you'd be like,
yes, those are pretty cool, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're not really a fair fight because you can't really defeat them that well.
Well,
you have to wait until they're rolled up in a ball. Because if they're rolled up in the ball, then their shields are gone. But if when they get up out of them, they have shields and go.
Well, you're going to see an episode later on that's going to show you how to defeat them.
Oh, but this one, they just shot a bunch of rocks and went, they're all dead. Yeah!
Yes.
But if you don't have rocks, what are you going to do? Shoot a building on them? Maybe.
You're crazy, girl. You're crazy. Okay. Yeah. Now then, as we went through the episode, whoa, focus. What was Lily? Okay. What do you think the lesson was?
Not to judge people by their size.
Right.
Yeah.
Or that you have a small amount of people, because a small group of people can do a lot of good, can't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Because Yoda's not big.
Yeah, he's big.
He's small.
He's like as big as my head.
I don't know if he's that big, if he's that small, but he's small.
To my elbow.
Maybe.
Head to here.
But he's a powerful Jedi, isn't he?
Yeah, he can go bop, 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 bop.
Yes. But does that make a good warrior? All the flipping around? Do you think so? Or is it what's up here? Yes.
And he can go.
Yes, he's strong in the Force.
Yeah, but also Darth Vader is, but he's not here yet. He can make people choke to death.
Right. But Vader uses the dark side.
Yeah.
Yoda doesn't.
But he used to be good.
He did. Well, you're spoiling.
I know.
Spoilers. Don't get the spoilers.
But this is spoilers too.
Kind of. Well, it's a show that's been around for almost 20 years. So
Star Wars has too.
Star Wars has been around for longer than... Star Wars is as old as Daddy. Do you know that?
No.
The very first Star Wars movie...
You're
I'm 45.
45.
So Star Wars came out the year Daddy was born.
Yeah.
The first Star Wars movie.
Wow.
I know, right? Does that make Daddy old? Thank you, girl. I love you. It's not true, but I love you. No, this all the same. So we learned that being small, and sometimes being small can have its advantages, can't it? Do you think so? What advantage do you think being small could have for Yoda?
Well, I've always heard that if you are small, you have a bigger brain.
Well, I don't know about that.
Elephants have brain as small as a peanut, but they're very smart.
Well, yeah. I don't know if that's accurate, but anyway, do you think
they can paint?
Okay, we're not talking about elephants.
I know.
Talking about Yoda and about being small.
Well, so they can be very fast.
They can be. And can they? What else can people that are small do you think can do?
Like I was saying, smaller, bigger brain. So.
Well, what else? What else do you think being small can help with? Do you think maybe they can get in places that
they can get in places like cracks?
Yes.
That like cracks that are like that wide and that big. They're like, I can't get through there. And he's like, I can do it.
Right. And what about having a small amount of people? Do you think that could be an advantage to having a whole giant army?
Well, yeah, because then you have the advantage of hiding.
Yes.
Because big armies, you're like spread out everywhere. Even if some people are hiding, the rest are out in the open, like, oh, there they are.
Right.
But if you have a small group, they're like, where are they?
Well, I think there's another advantage that the clones had from the droids. The droids are programmed.
Oh, like they said in the episode, that's not a really good shot. My programming.
Yes, the droid said it was. Oh well, it's my programming. So droids have to follow orders. And clones do it too, but
they don't have to all the time.
But they can think more. They can think better for themselves.
Yeah.
They can come up with ideas and plans right on the fly.
But they have to be like, okay, orders say that. Okay, that's my plan. Okay, I missed.
Exactly. So there's a lot of good things that being small can have. I love you too, girl. What else do you think we can learn from the episode? We learned about. I think the big thing was that it's okay to be small.
Yeah.
Yes. Sometimes being small can be good.
Yeah. Like an ant. Ants can carry 7 times their weight.
Yes.
But they're very, very tiny.
Yes, they are.
Whoa. I can't believe an elephant that has this. Elephants have like brains.
Elephants have a big brain.
They have brains the size of a peanut, but they're very smart.
I think you got that wrong.
No.
Well, we'll fact check that after we get off the show.
Okay. I think I might be right.
Okay. Well, what else do we talk about?
I don't know.
You don't know? I don't know either. What are you looking forward to?
No, I do not.
What?
No, I do not. Yoda.
Oh.
I do not. No. Do not I have.
Oh.
A Yoda.
Your Yoda. Silly.
Yeah. A Yoda.
So, who do you think next episode that we'll get back and see one of the other characters next? You think we'll see Ahsoka?
Yeah.
And Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they're going to be in a big battle and they go whack. And they win.
Maybe. So we are...
Or they might have another supply run. Or maybe they have to fight a giant bad guy. Or maybe they have to fight an army that has lots of Rolos and super battle droids and and a giant shield and lots of tanks.
Whoa.
No Roger because they're dumb.
We know. Okay. Well, as we wrap up, we want to thank everyone who's been watching, don't we?
Yeah.
Say thank you.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, you can leave them down below. If you want to email us, our email is warofthestars1@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions to make the show better, and she's humming her theme song for us, we would be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to check out the main show, War of the Stars, a Star Wars podcast. Comes out every week. And that's going to be wherever fine podcasts are heard. This is going to be a YouTube exclusive. So remember to...
like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
That's right. And we will see you
later.
next time. And remember, may the Force be with you.